Hey, everybody. This is Paul, and I want to welcome you all to part 8 in Daniel Albu's and my Let's Play of Gabriel Knight to The Beast Within. And, oh my goodness.
Hiya, hiya.
Well, Boromir Smith, thank you so much. Our glorious Friday ritual can finally recommence. Oh, yeah, man, thank you so much for that. And I agree. It's great to be back. Daniel will be out in a couple minutes and we'll get going on the game. But I thought I would just start. I have a couple of announcements to make, and it's good to see all you guys. It really is. I wanted to start by just chatting a little bit about the video that I posted on Wednesday. It was a rough day. It was a rough day here and around the world when news like that hits you, and it really took me for a loop. It's taken all of us for a loop. I'm still reeling from it, and more information is coming out that just makes it so hard to even look at the news, And so when I decided to not stream inside, it just didn't make sense, especially on a day like that. I let my emotions get away from me, and I said what was in my heart, and I really, I don't know, I really debated with myself whether I wanted to post that or not. What good would it do? It's a moment of emotion and time, But I decided to do it, and I'm glad I did, because some interesting things came of it. One, I think a little bit of my politics, peered through, which I know isn't everybody's, nor should it be, and I think that that's okay. But what really surprised me was the amount of the wonderful response, the kindness, the acceptance, the mutual hurt that we're all feeling over something like this, and how we need to do what we can to not let it happen again, if it's at all possible at some point in the future. So I'm glad I posted it. I appreciate it more than anything, just because you guys are so cool. You're so kind and appreciative, and it's been really humbling to be able to have a weekly chance to hang out with you guys and get to know you all better. So thank you. I'm seeing some of your comments and all that, but I'll just say that there's a lot of horrible things happening right now in the world, and one of the reasons that I love conversations with Curtis is that we've created something to allow us all to take a little break from it, to just get a little breather, to focus on something else for a bit. And that's what I want to get back to. Let's talk about games. Let's talk to the people who made games. Let's have a good time. Let's play some games, but let's not dig our head in the sand, and let's make sure we're not numb to these things that happen, and voice our opinions when we need to. All right, so that's the end of that. So let's scoot on to a couple of announcements I'd like to make, and let's see. I'm going to change backgrounds here. Now that I got done with all that, there we go. We're back in Germany. Here we go. All right, a couple of announcements before I bring Daniel out. Monday is going to be, I think, our very last live stream playthrough of Phantasmagoria 1 with me and Victoria. It's going to be a sad day when we finish this game. We've had so much fun. So if you have been watching or haven't been watching, I really recommend joining us on Monday, because we're about to get to the end, which is going to be super fun. Neither of us know what we're in for. I think maybe Tori does more than I do. So yeah, please join. She's going to be in New York during that Monday. So she's going to be coming to us from her hotel room. So hopefully everything works out and the Wi-Fi is good and all that. If we have any issues prior to the game, we'll let you know. But right now we're hoping to finish Phantasmagoria this coming Monday. So keep an eye out. After we finish with Phantasmagoria, we're going to keep Mondays blank for a little while. And then I'm going to finish Inside on Twitch on Wednesdays. It might take me 1 or 2 more times to do that. And then Daniel and I will work our way through the end of this game, Gabriel Knight. It might be a few more weeks before we finish. Once we finish these games, Daniel and I are going to take a little break because we are putting all of our energy and all of our focus into his mini game that we're calling Phantasmagoria 2.1. I think we might need a better name for that, but we'll talk about that later. And we're also going to connect it to our Patreon account. So we're completely revamping Patreon so that it is enmeshed with Phantasmagoria 2.1, and it's going to be awesome. I mean, it is so exciting what we're putting together. I cannot wait to share it with you. And Daniel and I are going to share that demo with you as a live stream, not this Monday, because that's Victoria, but the following Monday to give you a sense of what kind of a treat you're in for. So we'll make sure we do promotions for that, but keep your next 2 Mondays wide open because we would love to have you join us for that. I'm going to drink out of my mason jar here. I think Right Said Bread asked about my mason jar. I love my mason jar. Not that anybody doesn't like good mason jar, but now I'm more proud of it than ever. That was noticed. Other thing, my next interview is with Steve Bailey, who played Cyrus in Phantasmagoria. As I've mentioned already, it's a great interview. He is such a cool dude. You're going to love listening to his stories. We are doing a little bit of a different thing with our interviews from now on. From now on, these are going to be released as recordings, and we're going to release them to, these are going to be Patreon only from now on. We have been giving away all of our content, since I started this project, just getting it out there for everyone to see. For us to continue growing the way we want to, we need to generate a little bit more income. And so what's going to happen is the interviews every time we post an interview, we'll give 15 minutes of it away for free on YouTube. And if those 15 minutes inspire you, excuse me, hold on a second. If those 15 minutes make you want to see more, then you're going to need to join Patreon. And here's the deal. You can join Patreon for $3 a month, and you can join and immediately opt out. So the way I'm looking at it is these interviews are going to be $3 each. And we have the one with Steve coming up, and we're going to drop that on June 2nd. So it'll be available for all of our Patreon members to watch as a whole, and it'll be available for YouTubers to watch for 15 minutes. Over the coming months, we might release more of it in sections on YouTube, but if you want to watch the whole thing, it'll have to be on Patreon. I do this all the time with Apple TV or with Hulu. I'll see some stuff that I want to see, and I join for a month. I watch a whole bunch of stuff, and then I opt out. So that's kind of how we're looking at it right now, and I hope you don't mind, but that's the way we're going to be doing it. And to entice you a little bit further, not only do I have V. Joy Lee, who was the only actor who appeared in both Phantasmagorias, but I just got a commitment from Gabriel Knight, creator and developer Jane Jensen, to be interviewed with me. So I'm going to talk to her on June 14th, and then we will release that probably end of the month or the beginning of July. So look forward to all those things. And then come July, we'll come back with new games that I'll be playing with Tori on Mondays and with Daniel on Fridays. And then I'll be figuring out what I'm going to play on Twitch on Wednesdays. So lots of cool stuff coming up. And that's all my notes, all my announcements. So now I am going to introduce Daniel Albu. Say hi to Daniel, everybody. Oh, I can't hear you, Daniel. Are you? There you are.
Hi, Paul, and hi, everyone.
How you doing, man?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing good. Any little secrets that you want to just give us about Phantasmagoria 2.1 before we talk about or show it next 2 Mondays from now?
Well, at the moment, there are 2 new locations on the map. Locations that haven't been in the original game.
It's already there.
Yeah, it's already there.
Okay.
I think I'll add one more, but I'm not sure. If time allows, I'll add one more.
And for our next groundbreaking or next development, how many new things for this next round do you think we'll have?
Well, since I started working on this update, the game doubled in size. So I hope this
That's so exciting.
gives a bit of the scope of the game.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. You guys are going to have to check it out. All right. Well, you sent me some videos. Do we want to see these before you talk us through our recap?
I'll do a short intro. Okay, so the video you're showing is the one. No.
It's up to you. Which one? You want the Russell one or do you want the
Russell one?
Okay.
The Russell one.
Okay. Do you want to show
Okay,
this?
so last week we debated whether or not the person who played Ludwig II in the game was the Sierra Tech support guy or an actual Hollywood actor. And so I spent a little time and did a bit of research, and I found out that his name is Russell Mitchell and that he was in 2 titles exactly, which was Gabriel Knight as Ludwig II. And he was also in Beverly Hills 90210.
Nice.
And so
I was in that. I was in Melrose Place. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
If you would have been in Beverly Hills 90210, I would have known.
Okay.
Because I watched all of the 90210 episodes. Anyway, so we'll see the clip of Ludwig II being a waiter on Beverly Hills 90210.
Okay. Want to do that now?
And then,
okay.
Yeah, we're going to do that now. And then we'll see how he looks in 2022 and what he's been doing since.
Excellent. All right, here we go. I'm so excited. I haven't seen this yet. So here we go. I hope it'll work here. Let's see if I do a quick little...
No. Just play. It's a short intro there.
Yeah, it just needs to... I think it needs to go through again. Here we go.
Oh, piss off. Conversations with Curtis.
Thank you.
Sirloin to go with all the trimmings.
Thank you. You know what they say.
That's Ludwig II.
That's him. That's Ludwig II. All right, come on, get back.
Oh,
wait. Oh, no. This is all scooting ahead. Let's try it one more time. Sorry, I should have downloaded it.
Sirloin to go with all the trimmings.
Thank you.
Handsome
You
man.
know what they say.
Oh, come on. Is that it? Oh, there he is. Okay, they stopped that. All right.
Yeah, and you can keep playing.
I'll introduce you guys.
Hey! Oh, they can hear you.
This is him.
Russell Mitchell has been a
No,
model and a TV veterinarian on the morning news. I didn't know the veterinarian part, by the way, on the news. I didn't know that part.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
fortunately for the motorcycle community, he is best known for building bikes. As the owner of Exile Motorcycles, you may have seen him on the TV shows Biker Build Off,
Oh my
Build
gosh,
or
this guy's
Bust,
cool.
or any number of other shows that he's appeared on.
Dang.
So Ludwig II is now part of a biker gang, and he's been building bikes as if he's the main character in Full Throttle or something.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's great. All right, and then what else do you got for us?
And the second one, I looked up all of the... I hope that I found all of them. All of the translated versions of Gabriel Knight 2. And I wanted to see how one particular scene sounds like in all of the other languages.
Oh, nice.
So let's see that.
All right, let's do that. Show the clip, Paul. Here we
Show
go.
the clip. Roll it.
Do I need to redo here?
No, we can't hear it.
I know, I can't hear it either. All right, let's... Here we go.
And how come paw prints found at the scene indicate an animal much larger than the zoo wolf species Canis Lupus, lupus.
Oh, that's great.
Et pourquoi les empreintes trouvées sur la place indiquent un animal plus gros que l'espèce du zoo Canus lupus lupus?
Und wie kommt es, dass die Pfotenabdrücke am Tatort ein viel größeres Tier andeuten als die Rasse der Zoowölfe? Canis lupus lupus.
Yeah, he didn't really give it his all. He didn't give it his all.
Ah, e ancora, come mai le impronte trovate sulla scena del crimine apparterrebbero ad un animale molto più grande della specie presente allo zoo? Canis, lupus, lupus?
That's awesome. I like the Italian guy because
they try to overdo it. Each one of them try to to overact. This scene.
The Italian guy actually looked like he was really doing a good job of keeping the. It almost looked like the lip sync was matching a bit. Oh, that's super cool. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Super fun. All right, so let's get going on this game here, huh? Oh, I got to change.
But we didn't do a recap.
Okay, do the recap.
Okay, so we went to the Wagner Museum where we learned about Wagner's life, and we met Georg, a very flirtatious music student who tells us about Cosima Wagner's journal, who is Richard's wife. Then we went to Neuschwanstein Castle, which is also known as the Disney Castle, where we learn more about Ludwig's life and love for opera. And then we talked to Professor Barkley from Yale University, and he referred us to Joseph Delmeyer, who's an expert on Ludwig, and he refers us to someone who has access to Ludwig's diary. Okay. And then we went down the stairs.
Someone has access to Ludwig's library, but he didn't say who it was.
No, he referred us to someone who has access to that diary.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'll lean on you a little bit, and then I'll try to use my own wits after a while.
Okay, right. but first of all, last week, after the conversation, that person scheduled a meeting with you.
Okay.
In some new location on the map.
Oh, well, that'll probably just show up there. All right, so cool. So here we are. By the way, I don't know if this is all true or not. No, it can't be. I added the super chat. I added these goals, tip goals and super chat goals through the Stream Elements widget, and they're up there right now. They look good, but I don't think one of them says that I have $534.48 over my goal, and that's not true. So anyways, I don't think I have it all worked out, but we'll see how it goes. All right, let's do this thing.
Just imagine that these are life bars, like Grace's life bar and Gabriel's life bar.
There you go.
Like in Mortal Kombat or something.
So we just came down. Did we already? Well, let's find out. We're here. Here we go. Is everybody working? Are you working? There we go. Got the music. There we go. Okay, we're working here. All right, everybody hear everything? There's a little bit of music on. Good. Awesome. Let's check out Gerda. I need to reach out to Gerda for our interview.
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right now.
I do. I've got a whole interview for her. That's like a little commercial I was able to just add. All right. My background kind of matches the... All right, so we want to get out of here, I guess. We just came down. Were we coming or going? We were coming downstairs from our meeting, right?
Yeah.
So let's get out of here.
We should get Russell Mitchell on conversations with her. Just ask him how to build bikes.
We could have
being Ludwig.
There's a lion at the watering hole.
Hey, who's that? Thank you so much for that. There's a tip on Twitch. Oh, let's see. Where do I see it? I'm supposed to be able to see all these things on OBS. It doesn't say who did it, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Daniel, if you find that person by name, that would be great.
I don't see anything in the chat, but yeah.
At least I have the car keys now.
All right. Here we go. You don't need the car keys for Phantas 1. I wonder which one decided And
that it's a valid puzzle for an adventure game.
Oh boy, that's okay. So, new
Disco dance, disco dance, disco dance.
Thank you, Joseph, so much. Appreciate that. First for super chat, yes sirree, you are. And Zuki, we need to buy Grace some shoulder pads. We definitely do. She looks way too modern for this time of.
I said in the previous stream that the shoulder pads were in fact the inventory. So Grace doesn't have a large inventory, so her shoulder pads are smaller than Gabriel's.
Exactly. Well, thank you, Zuki. Appreciate that. All right, let's do. Is it C's Haupt? It's being very obvious that they want us to go here. C's Haupt.
Next man is asking what game we're seeing. It's Gabriel Night 2, The Beast Within.
So one of our Discord members, or maybe it was a Patreon member, posted this great. Oh, you guys are being awesome, man. Thank you, fun guy. Fun guy plays. Let's keep the train rolling. You got it. Appreciate it. Somebody, was it Adventure Games Geek? He posted a video on YouTube a while back where he and his girlfriend basically went to Germany and they completely retraced Gabriel's steps. And unfortunately, the weather was horrible, so they weren't able to get all the footage that they wanted. But it's a really cool video. And so I'm looking at all these images now with a much higher respect for what Jane and her art team did to make it all, real. I think this is what I want. She's going to tell us something about this. Oh, we're going in.
Walk slower, Grace.
Yeah, I like the slow walk. I'm going to fix a little something here on my OBS while we're doing that. Hold on. There it is. There we go. Lock that down. Okay, here we go.
It's a memorial chapel.
Okay, but you walked all the way up here just to tell us it's a memorial chapel. So
yeah,
we could have clicked. We clicked on.
It's a memorial.
No way. No way. That seems so weird because we clicked on the chapel from over there and we saw a movie of her walking up to it. And now we have a picture of it just to hear her say what she could have said when we clicked on it the first time, which means there has to be something else. Can we go in the woods? Oh, come on. That's it? That's it? Okay.
No, go left.
Well, I know. No. You're going to have to let me fumble for a while.
Okay, go right.
No, I'm not going to do that. But that seems, come on. We have to have walking music. Oh, who's that? Jeffrey Jenner. Super. Hey, thanks, man. Hi, Paul. As a father, I really appreciated your Pebble in the Ocean video. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I'm a big fan of your channel and this series. You and Daniel make a great team. Hope you both do more playthroughs together. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that. That's really great. All right. There is a video on my channel. This church appears. I visited a lot. Oh, Godfed says he's visited a lot of the GK2 places. All right, back here. Oh, no, I didn't mean to click, but I guess that's where I'm going. Wait,
back in 1995 when they took these photos of the backgrounds, there were people in those photos, so they tried to remove them with early versions of Photoshop. That's why some locations look a bit smudged.
Oh. I know what
this is. Where he died. You must be Grace. Herr Dahlmeier.
Hello.
Joseph. I didn't mean to startle you.
Look at that
I wanted
hair.
you to see
That's
it.
some good 80s hair right there. 90s hair.
I feel him here the most, more than at the castle. So, What did you want to know?
Ask him about his latest 80s hit.
That's right.
The water isn't even moving. They should have done a fidgeter for the water.
A water fidgeter for sure. Well, are we going to find out how Ludwig died? He died in the water. Did he drown? He must have drowned. Is that how he died?
The water isn't moving, so drowning in still water.
Well, this guy, yeah, he's... All right, let's check it out. We got some stuff to do here. Tell me about yourself.
Professor Barclay says your hobby is Ludwig.
Yes. He was the last real king that Bavaria had. As a Bavarian and a
William
history buff.
Cat.
That's enough to hook me right there.
But there's more, right?
He was a romantic, you know. A dreamer.
Hiya, hiya,
And he was
hiya.
misunderstood, maligned.
Sounds like you can relate.
Me? Hell, I have it easy. At least I live in the 1990s. And not every eye in the country is on me. But yes, I can relate.
Thanks, critical moment. Appreciate that. We chip it in for shoulder pads for Paul. Yeah, I wonder if I have any in that.
Let's get shoulder pads for the last episode.
I'll wear football shoulder pads. I'll borrow my kid's shoulder pads from his little league. All right. Thanks, guys. All right, here we go. William Cat. He definitely looks like William Cat's little cousin. Great. Is it Greatest American Hero? What was it? Something like that. All right, here we go. Ludwig II.
Tell me about Ludwig.
I don't know where to start. There's so much.
Start with your hair.
Politically, the most significant thing about Ludwig II was that he signed over independent Bavarian statehood to Prussia in 1870. Bavaria became a part of United Germany, and Ludwig became a figurehead prince under the Prussian Kaiser.
Why do you think he did that?
Bavaria had been involved in the 100 Years' War. People were tired of fighting. Prussia's push to unite the German states made some amount of sense. Still, Ludwig must have had other options. At the very least, he should have negotiated better terms.
So what was the real reason?
He was manipulated by Bismarck.
Werewolf?
At least that's what I think, anyway.
Thanks, God, for that. Paul, do you remember why you did the funny walk? I'm fairly certain it was a day of fidgeting, like where we would just take 3 hours and I'd have to do all these fidgeters in each room and each location and walking from one door to another. So we would just have to do that. And so sometimes it would just be this monotonous same thing. Do it again, do it again, do it again. You're going this way, you're going that way. And I think I just was goofing around. I'm pretty sure I was just goofing around, and they caught it on camera and turned it into a Easter egg. So that's.
Well, actually, it's not an Easter egg. It's just when you walk from the door to the living room, I think it appears randomly every 40 walks or so. So there's no way to activate it manually.
If you're, so it's not an Easter egg. So like you're gonna stumble upon it at some point in the game.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's like Curtis Breck's character.
Oh, that's
in
great.
the middle of the game.
Yeah, good for them. That's awesome. All right, let's find out about. So we're really, again, Jane and her attention and love of this subject matter. Not only is she recreating these moments or these locations in such detail, she's just giving us all this information. I mean, that was a lot of information about Ludwig, and I can see
which
why.
part of it is fiction.
Oh yeah. See, I always buy into the fact that it's got to be real, and now it's working towards the story. So yeah. All right. Never mind. Don't listen.
Doppelganger 4827 asks if it's in Phantasmagoria 2.1, and actually it is. That's the only video you get for walking from the door to the living room.
All right, here we go.
You know about Ludwig's diary, right?
Of course.
How can I get my hands on it?
I'm sorry. I have been trying myself for 5 years. They keep it locked up tight in the Royal Archives, and they don't let it out. They must think it contains things that will hurt his image.
They won't let anyone see it, not ever?
Only one person outside of the government ever got to see it, a biographer, Sir Richmond Chapel. He had friends among the German royals, and they let him look at it.
Did you ever try to contact Chapel? Pick his brain?
No, and I don't believe I never thought of that. If you do and you find out anything, you must share.
It's a promise.
Okay, so the diary is not available. I bet you she's going to find it.
What about Ludwig personally?
You'll find two perspectives on Ludwig. The view the tourists get is the romantic ideal, Ludwig the tormented loner. Then there is the historian's point of view. Ludwig was plagued with guilt over his sexual orientation and was driven mad with self-loathing.
But I take it you're not buying either point of view.
Well, it's all too convenient, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That he was a devout Catholic, there is no question, and I'm sure there were pressures on him to be normal. But he was no prude. He loved Byron. Yes. Philosophy, the French court. If anything, Ludwig was too much an egomaniac. He didn't give a damn what anyone thought. And besides, he didn't try to hide any of his relationships. If he suffered from anything in his romantic life, it was disillusionment. No one loved him back as purely as he himself loved.
He merely wished to live with Jocelyn and
It
Trevor.
wasn't sexual
both.
guilt that tormented him. What was it?
I don't know. His diary was filled with self-guilt, but I'm sure it's not about that. If I knew, I'd write my own book, set the record straight, so to speak.
So to speak. I gotta say, I like a lot of the actors in this, and I don't know. I can't say for certain if these are American actors using German dialects, but for the most part, I buy it. I just think these guys are giving good information. You know, the information that they've been given. It's in well. This guy's all right. I don't know who he is, but he's delivering this information well. It's funny. We just listened to him say about how Ludwig never got the love that he seeks, and I just recently watched Forrest Gump with my kids, and Forrest never got the love that he seeked. You know, I hadn't seen that movie in forever, and I'm like, boy, he just really spends a lot of time pining for that one woman. He could have. There are probably some other people out there he could have. Who would have been nicer to him. Same with Ludwig. All right, midnight sleigh rides. Ooh, she's going to talk about her dream.
Have you read anything about Ludwig's midnight sleigh rides?
Would that have been something? To be out at night and suddenly see him sweep by with his entourage? They say the night agitated Ludwig, and that being outdoors and the rushing feeling of the sleigh calmed him down. Sometimes even the sleigh wasn't enough. He would stop in some remote woods, order his servants to stay put, and go wandering off by himself for hours. It drove the servants crazy.
Okay. All right. Anything we need to... Gotta keep plugging through here.
Tell me about Bismarck.
Oh, Bismarck. He was the Prussian Kaiser's chancellor. Not a nice man. Bismarck had a reputation for learning people's weaknesses and manipulating them. It's a matter of record that he had spies on Ludwig's staff. He may even have had a henchman even closer to the king. And he was involved in the conspiracy to declare Ludwig insane.
I like the music sound in the background. They could have kept the music going during the fidgeters at least.
Well, the music is water running and the water isn't moving.
I know. Well, it is.
Did you find out anything about the Black Wolf?
Yeah,
I did. I'd read about him before.
He's
but
the
I
first
hadn't
person
realized
who's like,
that was
yeah,
who
let's
he was
talk
talking
about Black Wolf.
His name was Godin. Paul Godin.
Paul?
I found a reference to his being called the Black Wolf after you telephoned.
I've never heard of him. Who was he?
Godin lived on the fringes of the Prussian court. He was handsome, charming, dangerous, or so they say. He was variously rumored to have been a foreign prince, a Prussian spy, even an assassin. Since you were interested in him, I found out some things that are probably true. It said he came from abroad in the mid-1800s, but claimed high German blood.
Do you know where he came from?
No. And he was ruthlessly ambitious. He probably found out who held the power, Bismarck, and offered his services. Bismarck was a good judge of talent of that sort, anyway.
Okay. All right. Good information. Don't feel like I have anything. I'm really trying to listen today instead of read all the chats and make snarky comments. I'm trying to know what's going on. I'm not sure it's working, but we'll give it a try.
What else do you know about Godin?
You'll get a pop
He
quiz
must
at
have
the
done
end of the
something
live stream.
remarkable. Bismarck was not a generous man. He liked to string people along with promises, but rarely came through. He did for Godin, though. He gave him a royal title and lands in 1863. And that was the last reference I found to him.
Well, how could he just disappear?
It's not that unusual. Back then, when you were given a title, you usually changed your name and moved to a place where no one knew your past, so you could act with impunity. Or be a pompous ass and get away with it.
Oh, I think she has a crush on him. There's going to be a whole love triangle where that guy from
She portrayed anger better than whatever that was.
I thought it was very sweet, very puppy lovish. All right, Black Wolf still.
Is there any way to find out what Godin was called after he got his title?
Is it that critical?
It might be.
Well, you could send away for a copy of the entitlement deed, assuming it
There's
got
an echo as if
destroyed
there's
during one of the
in the
wars.
studio.
It does, yeah.
Godin's new name would be on it. But you would need a research permit from the government to access those records, and they can be very hard to get. A lot of red tape.
Research record.
Great.
But I bet you can help me.
It's like in Phantasmagoria 1, when they have the picnic scene, and
Yeah.
it sounds as if they're in the studio.
It does. It really does.
Because they are.
In the same studio.
Yeah.
What do you know about Ludwig's hunting accident?
A couple of years ago, I was introduced to this great old man, a real old world farmer. Well, his grandfather was Richard Horning, Ludwig's equestrian. Oh, he told some great Ludwig stories. Sometimes I get lucky. Anyway, he said that after the hunting accident, Ludwig got terribly ill, that he had a fever and was acting crazy. They were afraid that the wolf had been carrying a disease or that the bite had gone septic.
A wolf bit him?
Yeah, it's not so unusual. There were a lot of wolves in the Alps back then. The servants were really worried, but Ludwig recovered, physically anyway. Horning's grandfather said it was the fever that broke Ludwig's mind, that he was worse than ever after that.
Okay.
Now he gives you a special item from his hair in order to progress the game.
All right, I'm looking at the chat a little bit. Looks like there's some information on this guy. Zuki just said Michael Lauren is his name, and he was in Bram Stoker's Dracula, AHS, and most recently Westworld. Yeah, so this
American Horror Story.
Okay, so
Wow.
this guy's he's a worker. Yeah, I can see why he's good. Yeah, that's awesome. It sounds like there's some talk about Phantasmagoria 1 and if we missed anything or didn't miss anything. So let's stay with GK2. I'm going to not look at that. And I'm sure we'll get through Phantas 1 in some form or other. So I want to stay here. I made the mistake of looking at the chat. All right, here we go. Hunting accident.
What do you mean Ludwig got worse after the accident?
Ludwig always had been a very private person. But after the accident, he got darker, more crazy. Towards the end, he was even forcing his servants to enter his chambers bent over so they couldn't see his face. Horning's grandfather said his temper was fearsome. He would fly into a rage at the least mistake.
Must have been terrified of him.
Yes, well. Horning's grandfather felt sorry for Ludwig, and Ludwig hated his own violence. He was always giving gifts to his servants to apologize.
They always do that, right? You smack someone and then give them flowers. The abusers. Greed. Hurt and then soothe. Let's see. Servants' fears.
You mentioned that there were other reasons why Ludwig's servants feared him.
That's another of Horning's mysteries. There's a story about Neuschwanstein. Apparently, there was a period of time of 2 or 3 months when Wagner would come and visit him.
Wagner?
There. Yeah. The two would lock
I just went to
themselves
his
in the
museum.
Singers' Hall.
Yeah.
His grandfather said the sounds that came from there were awful. Well, the servants had superstitious minds anyway. Some of them quit over it, just walked away.
What kind of sound?
Horning's grandfather called them heartbreaking and ungodly. Maybe it was Faulkner trying to sing.
Got some microphone issues.
Well, I guess that's all for now. Thanks for your help.
It's my pleasure. And if you ever want to talk again, just give me a call. I'll meet you down.
I will. Thanks.
Servus.
Bye.
555 of the 80s. That's the number.
Notice how he didn't invite her in? He just met her down by a swampy little lookout point. I mean, come on. She came all this way. All right, we got to do
Why did she agree to that?
Ludwig von Bevern.
This is where they found Ludwig's body.
Why? What happened? We don't know how he died. All right, let's get out of here. All right, I don't know where I'm going now. Let's see. This is weird. Okay. Can I go that way? No, I can't. All right, stop.
Piss off, Conversations with Curtis.
That just cracks me up every time I hear it. If anybody hasn't seen that interview with Don Berg, you have to. It's great. And by the way, all the where is it? I haven't seen your.
No, someone subscribed.
Awesome! Thank you for subscribing. That's so cool. Awesome. Really appreciate it. I'm still figuring out the Twitch side of things. All right. Yeah, Don Berg, who played Bob in Phantas 1, Phantas 2. It was great. All right, let's go. How do we get past this? All right. So nothing else to see here. It looks like it's... If you go back, it's not going to change. I think this game has proved to us that you can't... Oh,
Look at you using the special cursor to skip the walking.
Yeah, you taught me that a while
Well
back.
done.
So the only thing I can think at the moment is to go... Wait, which... That's the city, right? No, that's the museum.
That's the town.
home.
This
is the
Rittersburg. Rittersburg is the town.
Yeah.
With the castle.
Have we been home anytime soon? So yeah, I don't know where to go, but I don't think any of you guys did either. So let's just give it a try here. Birch? Oh, that's not home.
Yep. Let's go back to the map.
Yeah.
We work hard to make this location to review all the items in this location. So let's not go back to that.
Okay. Well, let's go to Rittersburg.
Yeah, since we are Ritters of Rittersburg,
Yeah.
that's where we should go.
I keep thinking. That car. They could have found a slightly less of a clunker. All right. We can go. No. What do I do here?
You should talk to your new best friend.
I know. I just was curious about that spot. Oh, let's go back. Okay.
Hi, Gerda. I'm back.
Take a look how she's walking and looking at Gerda. Pam, 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 pam.
It's true. It's very... I'm just so happy now. All right, let's talk to her. Why'd you go away and come back?
Gerda. Yes.
Yes.
You just always get the sense that she's got something, that she's hiding something. I think she's
something
the werewolf.
sinister is afoot.
Yeah. Grace is the werewolf.
Gerda, do you have any idea where I could get a government research permit? I don't have time for a lot of red tape.
You should ask Herr Übergrau. He can maybe get such things very fast.
You think? I was going to write Gabriel today anyway.
I definitely have to ask her about her curly hair back in those days. I'm sure that was... I know so many people who wore that kind of perm hair back then. I wonder.
I mean, if it was 1992, then it's fine. It's still considered the 80s, 1992.
Wasn't
In
it?
1995.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe she was holding on. It's like, you know, we're still holding on to skinny jeans, right? I think we're done with that now.
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right now.
Okay, so
We're still holding on to Gabriel Knight 2.
We are. Yeah, really skinny jeans. That's way later. If I were by myself, I'd go upstairs and look around a little bit. So I'm going to do that because it just seems like we're here. All right, got to watch her go all the way up. Oh, that's great. And then I'm going to look at all the places I've looked at a million times and realize there's nothing to see.
Nice view of the Alps.
Why don't you go over and look at them? Show me the view. Why don't we get to see the view? All right, there's nothing here. Is there anything? Do I have a poker? Start a fire?
This isn't Phantasmagoria
right,
one.
Yeah, right. Well, confused. All right, so nothing there. Let's go this way. Do I ever go back through the secret thing? I should, right? That's got to be there for a reason. Ooh. Back in here. Okay. Let's check all the bookshelves.
Nothing else I can use in the biography section.
Okay, what about this section?
There's nothing else on werewolves in the occult section.
What about up here?
I'm not sure what other case books would be relevant.
Okay, so nothing on the bookshelf. Let's exit to the desk. Exit. That got approved. That should not have been approved. All right.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Garfield Hicks, hey, man. Thank you. Won't see the entire stream this time around, sad to say, but wanted to drop in quickly. Glad to see the stream going with the new #1 Twitch YouTube team. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Really do. If you have anything you want to, if you have any hints you want to give me before you go, let me know. All right.
I should get a letter off to Gabriel.
Hey, let's do that.
I need to include a note to Ubergrau about the research permit.
Oh, okay. Oh,
that was so weird. You got a voiceover scene and then the actual cutscene.
I thought she was telling me to do some. That seemed like it was a hint for me to do the work, to go give her a pen or. So I know I got to go to the post office. I have something to do. I like this piano.
Oh, piss off. Conversations with Curtis.
All right. Ames Jenkins subscribed. Thank you.
With Curtis.
Very cool. Appreciate it, man. Is it Ames or James? All right, so I got that. I guess there's nothing else to do here. They basically let me know that I did all I needed to do.
Well, maybe you can call someone.
Well, isn't it weird that they kicked me off there, though?
A lot of things are weird here.
Yeah, so ugh. She even gets
Shouldn't
mad
take
at
them
the
as
chair
signs
sometimes.
of anything. Yep.
Who should I call?
Ooh, let's find out. Probably someone here. I don't remember people's names. Oh, what does it say? Note with Delmer's name and phone number. Let's call her. Let's try that. Does it work?
I don't have anything to talk to Herr Dahlmeier about at the moment.
All right, well, maybe someone else. What's that? Museum ticket. Grace degree, Gabriel envelope. Yeah, I'm going to take that to the thing. Who's this? Professor Barclay's card. Let's call Professor Barclay. Ooh, this feels like a... Come on. At least tell me you're not... No? Really? Seems like I would call Professor Barclay and say, hey, thanks for introducing me to the other guy. Wait a minute. Something in my notebook? What's that? That is... I don't want that. Grace's wallet. Do I have anything else? This is all I got, right? I don't have anything else. There's no going down in her notebook, maybe?
What's on the top right? What's that?
The biography? Chaphill's Ludwig biography?
Yeah.
Well, let me take a look at it. How do I look at it?
Go to the inventory.
Okay.
Click on the biography.
We read this, right?
Okay. Yeah, let's...
Oh, see. Okay, thanks.
Wait, what was that on the first page?
Really? Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. This, I have to call this...
Yeah!
How... This must have been impossible for you guys, right? No, this no one could have figured this out. Did anybody ever figure this out?
That's what I usually do. The first time I start reading a book, I take a look at the publisher's name.
So
and look up their phone number and call them.
Had we started right here today, and it was just me, Daniel's on vacation, and it's just me, I probably could have spent the entire 2 hours just not knowing how to do this. I don't think I ever would have figured out to do that.
Well, think of it like the envelope opener in Phantasmagoria 1, where you had to look at the cat and then click on its head in order to open it.
Yeah. There's just no way you can do this unless you just click all over the place in it eventually. It took me 4 days before realizing that part, says Sarania. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Oh, but she's opened up the whole book. It's on the front of the book. It's not in the middle of the book.
She got an empty prop book.
Continuity.
Hello, Bertel München.
Hi, I have a book of yours on Ludwig II. The author's name is Sir Richmond Chapel.
Yes, how can I help you?
Well, I'm doing some research on Ludwig, and I was hoping you could get me in contact with the author.
I'm afraid Sir Richmond Chapel is deceased.
Oh, no.
Oh.
So why?
However, his son is living.
Aha.
Oh.
Another
well,
young
is there any way you can put me in touch with him?
German
And who are you doing this
who she can flirt with.
Well, I'm working with Professor Barkley from Yale University.
All right. Thomas Chapel's number in England is 41
555.
20 555
Ha.
771.
Slap it with a
very
555.
much.
These
I
numbers
appreciate
exist. This number exists
Bye.
outside the US.
Now, what happened? Let's say I didn't think I needed to. There's nothing that leads me to think that a phone call is necessary. If I tried the cards and it didn't work and I didn't figure out the number in the book and I just started to go to other places, would I just end up not being able to do it? Is this the most important thing, getting this information?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. In this case, I appreciate
That's how adventure games were in the 90s. Just think of the metal box in Phantasmagoria 2. In order to open it, you had to combine 2 items from your inventory, which was something that you didn't need to do before, and you only need to do afterwards in Dimension X.
Yeah.
Well,
it just meant that, when you were playing this game,
you had to click everything on everything.
So I'm trying to harken back to what it was like for you guys when you played this game for the first time and before you had hint sheet, walkthroughs and all that stuff. You just spent a lot of time in all of these rooms just clicking over and over and over again. It's partly you memorized these rooms that way because you kept hitting dead ends, and as a result, you're like, these spaces like the back of your hand. I think that people like myself who get a little bit of help, I'm still a little, I don't want to spend all that much time wandering around, but I still don't, I can see why other people know these, all the locations so well, because they spent so much time meandering
That's why the
around.
score is so memorable for us. For example, if you play
that makes so much sense.
Track from one of the soundtracks of games that I've played in the past 20 years, I wouldn't remember from which game it was, unlike games from the 90s where you had to sit in Curtis's living room for 5 hours
just to get out.
Find out how to get the wallet.
So you're stuck with this music for so long that it just becomes a part of the background of your daily life. That's so fascinating. Because so many people
becomes the soundtrack of your frustration.
I'm sure that's what they were going for. Oh, that's great. That makes so much sense because so many people comment on the soundtracks of those games, of the two Phantas games and of Gabriel Knight. And so that makes a lot of sense to me now. I don't think she's going to let me in here. Oh, yeah. So this is my downstairs, and we'll go into town.
I don't want to go back into Gerda's bedroom. She might catch me in there.
There's got to be some reason to go back in there at some point. That seems like a waste.
But you're friends now.
I know, but
can barge into her bedroom.
But isn't there going to be like a chapter? It sounds like chapter 7 of Phantas 1 is going to be a lot of chasing and running and picking things up and knowing where to go. And it seems to me this would be a very vital thing near the end of the game to be able to use this to get through or something. Doesn't sound like that's the case. All right, I'm going to go downstairs, and then I need to take a 30-second work break. There we go. Oh, that music was all right. So I'm going to leave you with this nice. No, I'm not. I'm going to just put on like a quickly. I have a be right back. All right, I'll be right back. About less.
Wait, we can have conversations with Daniel.
Oh, you want to do conversations with Daniel? All right, then I'll just turn my camera off for the moment.
Okay, guys, you have 30 seconds to ask me about the Phantasmagoria 2 script or Phantasmagoria 2.1. Take your pick. What's my favorite bit that I've added to Phantasmagoria 2.1? Well, I've added a new location in the storage room. There's that little small door, the panel that you open and you go to take the metal box. So in Phantasmagoria 2.1, it leads to a different location. Other levels of backers will get their own cubes, the $100 tier and above. What can you tell me about voodoo? Papa Joe Robertson, there's not much I can tell you about voodoo. How far am I with the development of Phantasmagoria 2.1? Well, it was supposed to be released on Monday instead of Victoria's stream because she was supposed to be unavailable. But since she's streaming from the hotel, then I have one more week to add more stuff. So pretty far along, but there are always things that I want to add. So I add them if time permits.
Okay, I'm back and I'm ready to go. Do we need to grab a rose for any reason? Did I miss anything? What did you guys talk about? What'd you say?
We talked about Phantasmagoria 2.1.
Ah, yeah. I think we need a better name. It just takes too long to say it. I don't know what it is, but it's...
Well, last year, I think we had a poll on Discord.
Yeah.
In which we chose that name. One of the options was Phantasmagoria, a puzzle of fresh. Which is as 90s as Phantasmagoria 2 is.
No, we need a good, just a it's got to be short and snappy. It's got to it's like Phantas now or something. I don't know, something.
Microsoft, don't sue us.
Yeah, right.
Short and sweet.
Exactly.
I'll leave the other roses on the bush.
Okay, I guess we can't get those anymore. Nothing else to see here. All right.
An emergency exit. I guess that makes sense if you're fighting the legions of darkness.
She has her giddiness, her ability to be giddy, and her snarky. All right, let's go.
The castle looks huge from here.
Sure does.
They've got more rooms left.
All right. Oh, wrong way, huh?
Anthony said that he liked a puzzle of fresh. Maybe you should do a new poll. Maybe that would be the new winner.
Yeah, we'll definitely do I'll definitely do a new poll for sure. All right, I guess I thought I could go to town from here, but I can't, can I? I have to go back up.
No.
No. Seems like I should.
This is where we picked the roses for Gerda when we became BFFs.
Right, I remember that, but for some reason I thought, I guess I remember now that I was frustrated that I couldn't go anywhere from there, just like I am now. All this. All right. She's not going to let me talk to her.
I don't have any.
All right. Let's put our
Wait, how soon into production did you start calling it
I don't have
Phantas
time
instead
to
of
sit
Phantasmagoria?
around. Too much to do.
Probably.
The first day? Second?
Yeah, second day, I think. I don't think I've ever called it Phantasmagoria. I've only ever called it Phantas.
Ritter and...
All right. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go. I'm ready to move. Look at me. I'm zipping
At least
through
I
this
have...
here. Ah! Keys. Oh, no, I don't need keys.
Have...
I'm going into town.
What's that new item in your inventory?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to go to town. I was going to drive, but now I... You hear the wind in the background? Let's go talk to the post office general. Yeah, and this is a great, if you watch, and we'll share some of, we're going to share some Google slides. As we get near the end of our playthrough, we'll have a fun introduction where we share a lot more things about the game, but what Adventure Game Geek did and what we'll do with some Google slides is he showed just these two buildings. This is totally there. And right now this is a law office, I think.
I think it's a chemistry lab or something.
Chemistry lab, something, yeah. And so, but this is all real spots. And it's really neat to see them in real life on your computer.
It's funny, on Google Street View, there's a street view of Marienplatz, where Gabriel is walking across the street, and Google Street View took photos of that location back in April 2020. So it's completely empty, which doesn't happen in that location. So it's nice to take a look at that location empty, like it is in Gabriel Knight 2.
Yeah.
And compare.
All right. Do I dare look at the chat? What are you all yapping about? P2 Extreme. We're getting some good please, Daniel, tell me that you know a website to download Sierra games. Oh, that's a different one.
We don't condone piracy.
Yes. Phantasmagoria. That's good. Phantasm, a Trial of Time. Phantasmagoria. Ooh, you guys got some good stuff. I like these. Exclamation marks. Phantasmagoria, a puzzle of emails. I forgot to call Chapel. Who's Chap Hill? They're laughing. What does that mean? Did I forget something?
What do you have in your inventory?
Oh, okay. No time for Goria. I did. So I did forget something. You guys are laughing at me, but I forgot. So I've already forgot. I should have called someone else while I was there.
The phone number. 555.
I tried clicking. What's it? This one? Like one of these? Yeah, I tried calling. It didn't go. Oh, well, I'm going to go back. Well, can I mail this first and then go back?
Yeah, mail it first. That's
All right.
why I didn't stop you.
All right. I thought I did that.
Mail is progress.
So this is where I've been sending Gabriel's fan mail.
Of course it is. You've been there a bunch of times. Oh, I got to do my thing. All right. Gotta find a letter. Where did I get that?
Where did you get what? The number? She told you on the phone.
Oh, right. Come on.
Click the button.
I did.
Nope.
Oh, right,
nope.
right.
Nope.
Right. There we go. Okay. Come on. Oh, click the button first. Okay, okay. How do I get rid of this thing? I got rid of it. So now I click the button. Then I give her the mail. Gotcha.
Click the button. Click the button.
There's no one there.
Click the button.
I clicked the button. I did it. I did it twice.
Grüß Gott, Frau Nokimura.
What?
Grüß Gott. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Nein, leider nicht. Brauchen Sie noch etwas?
So, okay. I had to click the button, and then I got another view of the post office, and I had to click the button again. That's just so we're all on the same page here. That's exactly what that seems like a little.
This is the type of puzzles we're getting over here, like use keys on car to drive.
Daniel, I'm gonna recenter you. You seem like you've moved or something, so I'm gonna make sure you can be seen by everybody. There we go. Now you're centered. Maybe you'll be a better hindrance keeper now that you're in.
That I'm centered.
Yeah.
My German isn't good enough for chit-chat.
So I'm just going to give him my letter. Take that, postal keeper.
Kann ich diesen Brief versenden?
Ja, 3 Mark bitte.
What? Okay, she gave him a letter. And then she said, yeah, I'll take it.
My German isn't good enough for chit-chat.
So I guess I can go.
My German isn't good enough for chit-chat.
You can go if you want.
Nein, danke.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Okay. So I'm supposed to now watch this. I'm going to click on it, and then I have to click on it again. There's the puzzle. And now...
Of flesh.
And now I need to... All right. I got to give her the... Do I have stamps? Now I'm confused. I'm supposed to give her something. I can't understand her.
Give her stamps? Pay her.
Oh, I have money. Well, stamps, that's what I was going for. So do I give her the money first? No, don't tell me
give
that.
Her the...
I'm gonna. I asked and you answered, but now I've.
No, you should give her stamps. Forget about the money. Give her stamps.
No.
Collectible stamps from the 90s.
Kann ich diesen Brief versenden?
Ja, 3 Mark bitte.
Okay, so that try mark. Okay, so now you need to give her money. I get it. They didn't have Google Translate back then. There's my wallet.
Give her the screwdriver.
Is this my wallet? No, there's my wallet. And I'm going to look in here.
The object's name is on the
My
top
wallet.
left, so you don't have
I
to look at
converted
it.
some cash to marks at the airport.
Okay, so why don't I give it to her? Boom. Look at me. Doing this all by myself.
Well done, Paul. Well done.
Thank you. I'm feeling pretty good here. Sometimes I feel like there's a voice in my head guiding me angrily with attitude. But yeah, in general, I feel like I'm getting through this okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Danke.
Danke.
Okay. All right. Hey, it looks like my Twitch tip goal is working. And so we're a little over halfway towards our goal. It's real. Now, Super Chat's a nightmare because it says that we've raised
$1 million.
Yeah, $580.50. So that's not true. So I'll have to rework the Super Chat goal, but I'm getting closer to looking like a streamer of some sort. Okay, I can't help it. I'm going to look at all these things because I feel like you have to. I'm not going to go in there again. We're still in the same chapter we were, right? So nothing really new is going to happen. No. Okay. All right. Nothing there. And there's not going to be anything here. Nah. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to check the church and see if there's anything. And then I need to, I know what I need. I need to go make a phone call. But what if I had made both phone calls? Once I make my second phone, where am I going? There we go. Nothing, no one's in here. Okay, hit the road. All right, we'll go back up and make a phone call.
Maybe there's something beside the church you need to look at.
Here in town? Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta go back into my little bar. I forgot the
No,
bar.
no. Look at the church. Maybe there's something over there.
See, like I'm telling you. Do you guys hear this? What I hear? Something over here. Oh, this thing.
I wonder what kind of flowers these are.
Well, it didn't help us, but it seems like it's important. But we're not going to know. Do I have a magnifying glass? Can I pull this into the magnifying glass? Nothing else. Is that what you wanted me to look at?
Yeah. Now let's go call someone.
That was it?
Yeah. I wanted you to appreciate the flowers.
Well, I have the flowers outside the...
Not exactly
emergency
flowers,
exit.
lilies to be exact.
Yeah, 774% is a pretty good take, if it were real. I'm gonna let her work for a while. I've bothered her enough. And then we have that, all continuity, keeping it going. Gonna go make a phone call. Kaboom, kaboom. Oh, you're not letting me get through that. All right, here we go. Got a new. All right. Let's make a call with our new phone number. Oh, I see. I see where I screwed up. I get it now. I made a phone call. They gave me a phone number to make another phone call, and I got up and walked away. And that's why you're all laughing at me. Get it? I deserve it.
Chapel residence.
Hi, my name is Grace Nakamura. I'm calling from Rittersburg, Germany. Is Thomas Chappell there, please?
Speaking. What may I do for you, Miss Nakamura?
Nakamura.
This is going to sound crazy, but I have a copy of your father's biography on Ludwig II. I understand he had access to Ludwig's diary.
Don't you ever call me again.
Well, I'm not even sure. He didn't make a copy of it or anything, did he? Or perhaps he took good notes?
He wrote down a complete translation in English. He said he couldn't make headway with the German version. Ludwig's handwriting was rather brogue, you know.
He wrote down an English translation. Do you still have it?
Well, unfortunately, my father was allowed to see the diary only on the grounds that he wouldn't publish the entire work. I can't let you see it. Have you tried contacting the National Archive?
No, I don't have the kinds of connections your father did, or the time.
That's unfortunate, but I really cannot let it out of my hands.
I understand. It was just a shot in the dark.
Very well. The best of luck to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chappell.
We got to get that diary. All right, so we got the diary exists. It's conveniently written in English, which means we've got some reading to do later on in this game. And we need to figure out how to get our grubby hands, Grace's grubby hands on it. All right, so now I don't know where to go. And I'm going to try to deduce some things. I guess I would go, at this point, since I don't know what to do, I'm going to check the map out and see if there's a new place to go. That would be my... That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. And unless a little voice in my head tells me not to do that, I'm going to carry through with my evil plan. All right, the silence.
The little voice in your head is currently taking a bathroom break.
Okay, you go do that.
No, I'm here.
No.
I don't know who the voice in your head is.
You're the voice in my head. All right, let's go. Come on, let's do it. Yes, I'll get the keys so you don't get snarky at me. Open the door. Listen to the way this door opens and then closes. Tunk, tunk, tunk. All right. What do we got? Do we have something new? No, it's all the same. Munchen. I keep thinking, I keep confusing this with Gabriel's thing. So, where do I go? Wait, who is the guy I just called?
Chapel?
The guy that I just called, his name is Chapel? No, yeah. Okay. Where was he? He's in the States, right?
No, he's in England. Thomas Chapel is living in England.
In England, okay. There's no England here. So at this point, I don't know where to go. So I would just start looking around. Let's check out Rittersburg, I guess. Oh no, that's where I just was. See, I'm sorry, a little confused. All right, that's Rittersburg.
At least I have the car keys now.
All right. Oh, see. All right, let's get out of here again. All right. So that's where we were. That's Rittersburg. This was the most. Oh, maybe I'll go talk to see if this guy. He said, "Come back and talk to me anytime." And I've got some.
And you think he just stays there, awaits your return?
Well, that's what I would have done. I'm thinking maybe that's not the idea to do that now.
No, maybe you missed something over there.
Nah,
who knows?
No. Okay. Then that would be my first thought. I'd go there, I'd wander around, realize there's nothing to do. Then I'd come back here, and I would have this and there's the guy who has a crush on me. I forgot which one he's at. Let's go see if we can find him again. I'm not sure if this is the right place or not. No. Okay, so it's the other place.
Maybe you can click the hint button to let you know which locations still have.
Wait, where's the? Oh yeah, Jesus. Never. Oh, that. Well, I've got a ton of things to do. Oh man, I got tons of work. That's super helpful. Okay, well, I'm going to start here because I want to talk to my boyfriend. Okay. Aha. I trusted my instincts. It's working.
Have you ever heard about the wolf panels in the Singers' Hall at Neuschwanstein?
Did my brother send you here?
No.
Probably not. It's only the letter to the conductor, the wolf panels. Oh, my brother thinks I am crazy because of all my theories.
What theories?
And get a grip.
We're getting to something.
This is Quatsch. If there was a lost opera, a lost Wagner opera, and if one could find it, to a conductor, this would be like finding King Tut's tomb. But people have looked for it before. If it ever existed, it is gone forever. My brother says I waste my time even thinking about it.
Okay. All right. Good to know. I'm sorry, I got caught up in the chat, and I'm Noodle Beef Noodle. I'm glad you're enjoying this. I see people laugh. I think there's some moments. Daniel Paul will not remember them anyway, says do. It's all in vain. Remember what? I've already forgotten what the topic was. Yeah, not the honeybees, says, I think Grace in this is so iconic. She makes such fun choices. She does. She is very, very entertaining to watch. Her fight.
Now, when Grace asked him something right now, he said, "Did my brother send you?"
Right.
I think it's a great way to start a conversation. Now, anytime someone tells me something, I say, "Did my brother send you?"
You say her fight with Curta is one of my favorites. So is there a fight coming up, or was it the earlier stuff? Don't answer that. But I'm excited to.
Did my brother send you?
All right, here we go. Let's talk about the Lost Opera.
I'm curious. Is there any other information that points to the Lost Opera besides Ludwig's letter and the wolf panels?
Oh, he's
it's
struggling.
Nothing.
I'm beginning to think
I'm not even supposed to have seen it. You see, my brother says that Wagner was too egotistical to have produced a lost opera. If he was working on something new, every person in Bayreuth would have heard about it. On the other hand, it was in Ludwig's character to have wanted a private opera.
But it wouldn't have been private. Ludwig's letter shows he intended it to be played in Munich.
Yes, but that it would get so far without Wagner telling others, why keep it a secret?
Maybe there was a very good reason for secrecy.
The werewolf stole it.
For example?
Like,
He's so coy. For example.
never mind.
They're both being coy. It's a lot of information. I don't think she trusts him anymore. She's not going to want to talk to him. Watch this.
I don't have anything to ask Georg about at the moment.
Yeah, because I'm not so sure about him. But should I check out the
Ask him on a
museum?
date.
I don't think I have any inventory for that. I could go back in there, but I'm not gonna. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go. I think I got what I needed here. Oh, I'm in. Oh, see, I'm already in. I might as well check things out. Oh no, God, get me out of here.
Oh, don't check anything out.
Okay. See, that looks like I'm going outside. That really does.
Yep.
All right, so now I'm gonna do my hints. Oh, but I still have stuff to get there. Then you said I should go.
Know who could help us?
Canis Lupus Lupus?
Ludwig II.
Yeah. All right, well, there's more to do there. It seems to me I should go back there, and when I'm done, it tells me that this wouldn't light up, right?
If only there was a way to contact Ludwig.
A way to contact Ludwig? Oh, for God's sakes. A way to contact Ludwig. In my dream. I go home and go to bed. I'm going home and going to bed.
Are you talking about the game or you as Paul?
Exactly. Well, she only contacts him through her hallucination, her dreams. But look, there's all this stuff to do, right? This is telling me I'm just going to go. I'm feeling
Let's
paralyzed.
go. You want me to give you a more...
I'm going back. There's more stuff to do here.
Okay.
Right? Tell me if I'm wrong. With that thing
wrong.
lighting up. Okay, I'm wrong. So
No, that thing lighting up, you still have something to do in this chapter, in this location, but you don't have anything to do in this location at the moment.
That's frustrating. So I got some information, and now I'm going somewhere else. I might as well go here because it was lit. No, someone says no. Why?
Someone says no. It was me.
It was you. Well, it felt like it was someone through the chat. So
yeah.
So I'm happy to have you. In fact, I'm appreciative of having you tell me, because otherwise I'm going to go through this whole museum again and check everything to see what I missed. But isn't that the point, though? I mean, I guess it would be the only way to play this game. I'm just confused. Yeah. So like, what should I know? What did you know at this point that I should totally know?
Like I told you, most of the puzzles in 90s adventure games would have been solved by the fact that you tried everything on everything. You went and clicked every
thing a
item.
million times.
Yeah. And these games are supposed to be easy because you only have one type of action. You have the cursor and it highlights when you can use an action. Back then, we also had 5 actions: walk to, pick up.
But what I'm saying is that I fully cop to not listening a lot and not remembering, and so I'm a little, I can see where I'm a little bit inept at this, but at the same time, without you, I'm like, okay, I don't know what I need to do next. Did all of you know what to do next at this point? Or were you all just wandering around trying to figure out what the hell to do next?
We were all wandering around.
Okay, but you're just, so then in that case, I will talk, so I went there and I got to talk to a guy. And
maybe you should contact Ludwig.
Okay, contact Ludwig. I go into here and contact him. Oh, is that where I met him the first time? Were we in the castle? I can't remember how I experienced the dream.
Go back. No. We're done here. We're done here. We worked hard to be done here.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
Let's not go back. Go to Rittersburg.
Why? So I'm going to go to bed. You're telling me
because
to go
we want to hear the car.
God's sakes.
Hey, Gerda.
Hi, Gerda. I'm back.
Good.
Back.
All right. So I guess.
I don't have anything to.
All right. Okay, fine. Gonna go to bed. Nope. There.
Pretty comfortable, even if he slept in it.
He slept in it. She has that little bit of those old 40s movies vibe. Come up and see me sometime. All right, let's go in here. I'm gonna call Ludwig from my phone.
Stop calling Ludwig. Go to the church.
Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, okay. Go to the crypt? Oh, good God.
Or you can go inside the library and leave it. Go inside.
You know what? I'm going to do a game. Maybe, I don't know when, but I'm going to choose one of these FMV games. And I am going to I'm not going to even talk. I'm just going to play the game from beginning to end. And I'll have like a basic hint guide. And it's going to take me 5 months to finish it. And I don't care if anybody watches. I'm just going to do it. Of course I do care, or else I'd play it by myself. But yeah, that's my next goal, is to just get horribly, horribly lost in these games the way you all did. Maybe even worse. All right.
Nope.
Nope? What do you mean, nope?
Take a look at the lilies again.
Oh, for freaking seriously? All right. Oh my God. Are you... Never in a million. I would have stumbled upon this and it would have taken me... I would have just somehow found that after a while out of complete and total frustration.
Gibt's das denn die Lilienblühen schon?
Sehr schön.
Ja, aber es ist doch noch so kalt.
He's asking her, are you still stuck in this game?
Yes. Well, thank goodness I'm not. I would have
Für
been.
Sie ein Geschenk von der Madonna.
Oh, no.
Nehmen Sie sie ruhig. Heute Nacht wird es kalt und sie wird sowieso erfrieren.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for saving all of us.
Well, the main hint you have for this part is that flowers is our main way of communication in this chapter. When Gerda, we wanted to ask Gerda.
Yes, I get this now. So this makes sense. So but I think what you all did was you stumbled around all over the place, and then somewhere along the line you finally got this hint that opened up, and you're like, flowers, and then you go, oh, okay, last time I did flowers, maybe this is my thinking, and I hope I'm right. I went to the crypt where all the dead...
We wanted to ask Gerda to forgive us.
Right.
And then we now want to contact Ludwig. So
I'm gonna
flowers.
I'm gonna take the flower. I have one now, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going in here.
No,
I don't go up into the crypt and do the thing. It seems like I would
But Ludwig isn't here.
His body. Oh, isn't his body up here?
No.
Oh, his body.
Where did he die?
Oh, okay. Now I take the flower to the. Okay, all right. There's some dead people. Oh, let's say hi to her.
I don't want to disturb her.
Okay, all right. She's just like Daniel. She wants me to move on. Okay, so now get in the car, go to the castle, find his. Is this? This part I don't remember. We see his whatchamacallit, his crypt in the castle, right?
Whose crypt?
Ludwig's. Oh no, we go to where he died. Oh. Okay. See, I'm confusing the two games. So there is no sort of what's it called? Like, there's no crypt for Ludwig in his castle, right? Where like there's a coffin.
We went to see where he died.
Okay. All right. There we go. Now I know.
With the lead singer of an 80s band.
All right, got it.
Called the Gabriel Knights.
The Gabriel. We're gonna go here. And now it's starting to. Oh, Do said a truth that I completely agree with, and I have enjoyed this since the first time Daniel helped me with Phantas 2. Daniel's exasperated okay is the best part of the stream. It's so true. I have had friends over the years that there's nothing that makes me happier than to get them a little frustrated because their frustration is so enjoyable. And you have joined the ranks of those friends, Daniel. There's real joy in your frustration, at least on our part. Oh, come on. How do I get... Oh, I got a zip. All right, here we go.
If you like my frustration, click the like button.
Yeah, we haven't done a like button.
And consider subscribing.
Yes. Good.
Grace Nakamura.
Wait, I'm in the wrong spot. No, I'm in the... Wait, I thought this was the place. Is this not the place? Oh, God, I'm going to do... What, really? Oh, there we go. Shoo. All right. Now I'm going to take my thing. Unless I have to click on something first. Oh, it got all white. All right, give it to her. Give it there. With that.
Oh, piss off. Conversations with Curtis.
Hey, I got a new follower. Awesome. Do. You're following me. Stop following me. All right, I think I have to click on something first. Okay.
This is where they found Ludwig's body.
Maybe not. Or do I do this now? Well, okay. I know what I have to do here. Let's see. But I don't know how to do it. This part you should
save.
Oh, good call. Okay. Lilies of the cross. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. I think I have to give. It says no. So I gotta do something else first. Can I get the dude to throw it in the water?
Wait, are you placing them in the water?
Where else am I placing? I'm trying to give it to her, but she won't do it. So
maybe we should look at the water.
Well, I'm clicking on the water here. Oh, I see beforehand. All right. Oh, there's two separate things. Oh, okay. See, I feel like it's all one area.
Look at that moving water.
A picture of moving water. Goodness gracious. You guys...
I wonder what it felt like under there.
Me too. Ew, that's kind of... Oh, come on. Okay, so now what? What?
Wait, what happened?
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know. I clicked on something.
Use the flower.
I was trying to. So here we are. Now I
okay.
Got the flower. There it is.
Okay.
And now I put it right there.
Maybe place it in the water.
I did that too. Oh God, I did it earlier. You guys tricked me into playing this game. You all pretend like this is...
I'm trying to figure out what you want me to do.
Oh, down she goes.
But I need more information to work with. If you can send any my way, I'd appreciate it.
This was iMessage in 1995.
Go. It's coming back into shore. No, go out there.
Delivered.
Go. Get out there.
Read.
Oh, come on. Here we go. Get your notebook out. It's going to turn into a person. Well, I want to go back, but that's probably not a good idea. There's my thing. That's it. All right.
That's it. The
I hope
flower's
I'm not
gone.
losing my mind.
That's still there, right there.
You are losing your mind, Grace. And we are losing our minds.
Goodness gracious. So I have no idea what to do. I guess I've done my thing.
Yeah.
And that's going to come back and help me at some point.
It's going to come back and haunt you at some point.
Yeah. So now I'm here. And now, as my...
Let's go somewhere else.
Let's do that. Let me tell you
now
all
let's click the hint button.
Let me tell you all the places that I'd go, and then you can tell me why they're all wrong. Okay. I've been there a bunch. I haven't been here in a while. And I got my boyfriend
Canis,
over here.
lupus.
Canis, lupus. Monk, Dabes or Dabes. Thanks, man. I know how this story ends. Curtis stands over his coworker Dan's body, beating him to death with a mouse. He shouts, "I'm clicked on it." Exactly. I clicked on it. That's what I've done. That's what I feel.
But look, we're done with one location.
That's good to know. So, but there are certain things. So now that I left, for example, what's this one called? Beirut? No, what's this one called?
Wagner's Museum, not Beirut.
It doesn't say it, though. It doesn't say anything. Anyways, we go to Wagner's Museum. Because I left and went over here, I could probably go back here and talk to him again. You've kind of kept me from going to these places because I don't know why, because I've done it already. So I think I have to go back to this guy. I think. I don't know. I'm going to try. They tell me not to.
I don't have anything to ask Georg about at the moment.
So I don't want to go in here. There's nothing in the...
Wagner souvenirs. Don't think I need any of those.
Steal anything? Can I? So there's nothing to ask him. And then if I go in here, I'm just going to see all this stuff. Now, tell me this, Daniel. Do I ever need to go back into these museums and look at stuff?
Well, you'll need to go back to this location sometime.
At some point. Okay.
At the end of this chapter. But right now...
So I've got two more. I basically go, oh, look at that. Oh, that's just me clicking on it. So we need to go to one of these two places. You told me not to go there earlier, which means I think we probably got to go back to Rittersburg. And that's the only reason I think that, because at one point you said, no, don't go there. Is there a reason I should go there?
Go to Rittersburg.
Okay. All right. My spidey sense was right. All right. So I can go in and
go talk to her BFF.
Okay. God. I'm back.
Hi. You just had a phone call. It was Frau Gelder at the post office. She said a fax came in for you there.
Really? I wonder what it was.
Maybe it's from Gabriel.
Don't hold your breath.
It's not her fault, Gerda. We're friends now, remember?
I don't have anything to ask
Just
Gerda
like
right
that,
now.
and then she's gone. All right, so back up. You got a phone call. I'm going to go call. I'm going to make a phone call. That's what I'm going to do.
What? Did you hear what she said?
No, not really. What did she say?
She said that the woman from the post office
okay.
called her.
Gotta go get my
got
letter.
a fax.
All right.
Fax.
Yeah, I think me listening to what they say would probably go a long way towards my improvement in this game.
Means of communication in this game are really something. You got lilies, you got fax.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Ding dong. No. Ding dong.
Hallo, Frau Gelder. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Ja, ein Fax. Ein sehr langes Fax.
Ein Fax.
Das ist aber nicht vom Schattenjäger.
Ist okay. Dankeschön.
That's a long
Thomas
fax.
Chapel. Oh.
I think she likes Thomas Chapel now. I thought she liked the other guy, the Wagner guy, but I think she has a... I think of the two, Thomas Chapel's probably more her type. The intellectual, not the conspiracy theorist. All right, let's get out of here. Now we're going to go... Can I read it? Here, I'm going to go by the fountain. Just go over by the fountain here. And I guess I'm by the fountain. All right. Oh, no.
Yeah, read it. Read every page.
I'm going to... Oh, here we go. Okay, everybody, here we go.
Every page.
Yeah, that was a big fax, I noticed. Usually faxes are not this. Oh. All right, this... I'm just... All right, does anybody need to stretch out first before we do all this?
On every page.
Yep. Let's see. Okay. Okay, you guys are all yapping, having fun. Okay, here we go. I'm going to read. Oh, what about... Oh, I guess I have to read it. There's no voiceover.
Take it.
Well, I want to read it. Nakamura, it seems like I've had a change of heart. Please keep these in the strictest of confidence. Oh, so the guy gave him... Well, that was a stroke of luck. You just make a... You can't even get through to... That's crazy. All you have to do is ask nice, and you can get these incredible... Click it. I know I'm going to click it. Stop talking. What are you trying to... All right, here we go.
11th June 1872. Louis has convinced me to think matters through more thoroughly before I act. A trip it shall be then, to Shahin. It shall not alter my purpose, I feel, nor shall his compelling. The treaty is the ruin of my beloved Bavaria, and must be taken to task.
Shall be then.
11th June,
Okay, sorry.
1872.
All right. Is everybody comfortable?
3rd July, 1872. The pain gets so bad, I cannot hold a pen to write, but the horror is far worse than the pain. He says it was an accident, says that we can truly be one now, that it is a great adventure. I believe him 1 minute, and the next I can feel the flames of hell upon my heels. May God have mercy on my soul.
Yeah. Okay.
5th January, 1874. By the power of Mary, Mother of God, I swear to refrain from the ultimate sin and to remain steadfast in my flesh. Sworn by the power of the lily, Eleanor.
Power of the lily.
The power of Mary, Mother of God, we hope to get through this fax.
30th August, 1879. I will not falter, but will remain true. No matter the torment or longing, I will not yield. I will control the process. God grant me strength and will. By the grace and power of the monarchy and its allegiance. De Paul Leroy, Eleanor. 10th September, 1880. It is all finished. Elizabeth warned me, and I discovered the truth at last. O most venomous viper at my very bosom! O lowest of the least worthy who ever breathed! My Judas, my devil! If I could tear my heart out and fling it after him in the dirt, I would. I would.
CT by CV, hope you're enjoying this game. It is one of my favorite FMV games, and I've yet to complete it. Oh, well, then we can complete it together, hopefully. Or you complete it and tell me how it went. Just so you know, I sent you some Phantas 1 scenes you missed on Discord. Oh, cool. I'll check it out. I thought that I got them, and if I did, I might be sharing them next week. In fact, I did. I know I got them, and I'll talk to you on Discord, and I'll definitely share those. Thank you. All right, moving on. All right, I took a break from reading these faxes so I could read some chats.
12th
A whole lot of
December,
reading.
1880. He continues to come, the devil. I will never look upon his hideous face again. He is afraid I will tell, and I might. To destroy him, I might. When I think of the accident, now that things are clear, I wonder, was it truly an accident, or was it the plot to kill me? If so, why did he not complete it then, instead of putting me in this torment? Could he have hated me so? I wish to God he had simply ended it there.
Wait a minute. Did I miss something? No, we did that. Okay. Oh, this is... Are we supposed to know exactly everything that's going on here?
10th June, 1881. Terror. Rapture. During W's music tonight, I felt a pulling. The horror nearly came upon me right there. Then the music turned, and it was gone.
Ludwig's a
What can it mean? I must confide in the great friend. Perhaps he will know what has happened.
Great friend. Is that Malcolm? That would be great if Malcolm was like one of those. Again, he could have had all kinds of fun little connective tissues.
2nd August 1882.
Sorry.
The experiments go better and better. W has proved as loyal and determined as ever I believed he would be in a matter of my salvation. He says he has the formula now. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to draw up the diagram for the crystals. Can it truly end? I scarce dare to hope.
It's funny, in Phantasmagoria 2, you had to read one page about the Threshold project, and even that measly page had the most important words marked. Like the ones you had to use as the passwords. And
yeah, they were actually
and
highlighted.
We're reading entire books.
Well, Phantas 2 came later. They learned some things. The Great Friend.
April 1883. The great friend is dead. How unjust that he should be taken from me now. Where is my chance at salvation? Why has God condemned me twice?
Come on, one more page.
10th October 1885. There must be made clear funds for the crystals. Lies. Everyone lies. My own servants. What must I do? Must I sell one of my beloved castles? The crystals must be made. I grow daily less able to control my own will. How long will I be able to resist the ultimate sin? And the music is worthless without the device. Time is running out. The crystals must be made.
Crystals must be made. Okay.
10th October.
All right, we got through it. Whew. Now what? Now what is where...
You know who would be really happy we got this fax?
Oh, a lot. Well, we've talked to a bunch of probably either the professor or my new boyfriend. Oh, the new boyfriend guy. Okay, I'll go find him. Okay, I gotta drive all the way over there. Can I just call him? Can I call him? Yeah, I'm gonna call him.
555 Georg. Why are you calling him?
Well,
Hi, Gerda. I'm back.
I'm back.
It seems like I'm closer to a phone than getting in a car and driving all the way across Germany and going to the cross and having him show up. That was my thinking, that I would call him because I have his phone number. That would be my rationale.
Are you saving gas for a road trip?
Hiya.
Oh my gosh. The crossover between Phantas and GK2. YT Wanderer, man, you are so awesome. Thank you so much for yet another super chat. Fax quest completed. Yes, we got through it. And so that was my rationale. Is that a bad rationale? Wouldn't it make sense to go give him a call since I have the option? But I guess you're saying go on over.
Yeah, but if you're, let's say you call him.
Yeah.
What would you say? I got the fax. Want me to read it to you over the phone?
Okay, that's a good point. I might as well show it to him because these are legitimate documents that are worth a lot. You're using real life logic, Paul. Use Sierra logic. Thank you. Solid opinion. Good call. That's why I have Daniel and all of you here. All right, let's go on. Sorry, just was here for a second. Get my keys. Go see some folks. Boom, get out of here. And this is where I'm going to go.
Why are you going there?
Well, isn't that where my boyfriend is? Oh, it's Wagner. Okay. Well, it's the other boyfriend that wants the... Who was the guy that wanted... that couldn't get the diary? Oh, that was like my friend in England, right? So yeah, okay. It's got to be my Wagner dude. I thought I was going to try to call the guy who said, I can't find these. No one knows where these diaries are. Oh, but
didn't want to drive all the way to him because he wanted to save gas, but
I guess so.
Then you drove
have something to discuss with Georg.
I do.
But
But what? Let me show you. That was a hint. All right. Oh, he's doing some music. He's composing.
have you heard of Ludwig's diary?
Is that how composers compose?
No one is allowed to see it.
It just so happens that I have a copy of an English translation right here. There's something I wanted to show you. Read this one.
August, 1880. The experiments go better and better. They has proved as loyal and determined as ever. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera. And to make up the diagram for the crystal. My God!
Wait, I want to show you something.
All right. Show me. Show and tell time.
I am not supposed to have looked at this myself, but I am here alone all day, so...
Don't finish that thought.
No one sees me. It'd be great if he just blows the dust off of it. Poof.
Yeah.
More reading.
Yeah.
July 1881. Richard returned from his meeting with the king. Never have I seen him so pale. I was concerned for his heart. He would not speak with me, but immediately shut himself up in his study and started working on a new project. He will not tell me the first thing about it. He will only say that it was time he repaid his king. It confirms Ludwig's diary. He wasn't crazy.
Yes, but Ludwig says that the opera was completed. Imagine that, completed. There's something else.
August 1882. We had a messenger tonight from the king. He brought a letter which Richard burnt. I did manage to see a bit of it. It said something about a great night in Munich and that it would be Richard's supreme triumph and someone else's destruction. Ludwig then wrote that even though he himself would probably die, his immortal soul would be freed thanks to Richard. I worry for poor Ludwig and for us. Where will we be if his madness continues? Surely someone will put an end to it. Wow.
There's one more.
Wait, that's Wagner's diary, right?
Wagner's wife.
May 1883. I sent Richard's sealed package to the king, as he instructed moments before he closed his eyes forever. I could not even bring myself to care what was in it. What could it matter now? Whatever it is, I hope it brings the king good memories of Richard. He did so much for my beloved.
The crystals.
The package.
The package.
They did it together. Oh no, we did it. Yes. Fist bump. Daniel, up there. Where we go? Kapow. Nice. All right. All right. Well, this seems like a good time. How many chapters do we have in this thing?
15.
Nah, how many?
I have 6.
6. So we got 2 more to go.
I mean, yeah, 6.
All right. I'm gonna continue so I can save, and then we can sort of peek.
Well, let's watch the intro movie, and then
let's do that. Then we'll continue, and then we'll poke around a little bit, and then we'll be done. I gotta probably wrap this up in the next 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. So, we could chat with the chat for a bit. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Everybody ready for this new movie? We're going to go back to Gabriel for a while, I think. Dun, da, da, da. Oh.
Look away, kids.
Oh, this is another side-by-side we need to do, Daniel. Who wakes up better?
Well, you don't have the talisman on you when you wake up.
Yeah, nor do I have the abs.
Or the hair.
Or the hair. Yeah. Or the sort of... Oh, he must have got laid last night. He's looking... That music...
Or the saxophone music from the 90s.
She sounds delightful.
So he's remembering...
I'd love to meet her. Oh, she's a hoot, all right.
Just pretend you don't have a penis around and you'll be fine. Got this inborn need to rip them off.
Now I'm really intrigued.
This one time, I'd gone off to this, party, you might say. And it was getting a bit hairy. Well, Gracie... Oh.
That time.
1990.
This escalated quickly.
Yes, it did. Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh my God.
Robert Holmes refused to score this part, so they got Kenny G instead.
Is that true?
No.
She has her own methods of communication.
I should leave you two kids alone.
Oh, don't be silly.
Holy crap. Where's the cocaine? No, I couldn't. This is... Oh, for God, I didn't expect this.
Get Dean Erickson. Get him now.
Why not? I didn't expect her tonight. And for some reason, I don't find myself in that mood.
I just like to watch.
Besides, from what you've told me, you live like a monk down south at that castle. Your body needs some attention.
Yes, he does need some attention.
Ta in sein Schlafzimmer.
You weren't expecting that.
I was not. Oh, now he's sad. What are you thinking,
Just doesn't like the music.
What are you thinking, Baron? What's on your mind? I called it. He woke up with that. I just had sex last night. Look. Oh, now I get to watch the sex. Dang, all right. Interesting camera.
Work that saxophone.
Why is he
Robert
wearing...
Holmes. The plastic talisman.
Oh, she's saying goodbye. Bye. All right, we got to compare the sex scenes in Phantasm 1 and GK2. Didn't really have one. He had like a suggestive.
The music said it all.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh my God. He has
Are
to
you
slip.
up for round two,
He has
Gabriel?
to slip in between the covers. You got to. You just got to slip in there and then spoon. Oh, it's about the talisman.
Gabriel is making himself asleep.
He's not sleeping.
Yeah.
He's like... Oh, his hair is shinier than mine. Damn it,
What products are you using,
what products
man?
are you using? Now... Okay. So
well,
much,
guys,
so
we can't
much
stop that scene. Live stream over.
So much to unpack here. You are awake.
Yeah.
Don't pretend.
He's like a kid when his parents check up on him.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh. The walk of shame. Gabriel, I have some business to attend. I will see you. That's an interesting shot. Yeah, he's feeling pretty good about himself.
And you thought that Phantasmagoria too was progressive for its time.
Oh, I think we win a little bit, but I think we are. Well, let me save this. Let's talk. Hold on. Can I?
Let's talk. We need to talk.
Do I have to get to a?
Yeah, go somewhere.
Okay. I'm gonna go there.
No point in going back in there at the moment.
Come on. All right. Walk of shame. It's not really shame though. I think he's in he's of giddiness.
We should be ashamed.
Yeah. All right, let's save this. Okay. Holy. Let's stop this again. We're all saved. Let's go to you and me. Let's save and get rid of that. And then I can go here. Okay.
What the hell just happened?
Yeah, really, what the hell just happened? So this seems less progressive in the way that we think about it than Phantas 2, because, you know, in that game, which is again a couple years later, it's exploring
A year later.
It's exploring taboos, you know, homosexuality and, you know, BDSM and things like that, and a character that is open and willing to explore those. And here it feels a little old boys network, right? It's like the Baron, you know, he has his pick of the women. A woman comes over because that's part of her job, and then he hands her over to Gabriel, who accepts.
Yeah, but then von Glauer comes to Gabriel's sits by Gabriel.
Yeah, so that's a moment
it shows interest.
Right. So when you guys are watching it, or when you played it, or as you're looking at it now, are we through the lens of, you know, sort of fun cult-like B-movie, you know, moments? Are we seeing the homosexual overtones, or was that in the game? Because he's looking at him, then you can justify that he looked at the talisman and he checked out his hair, so it has a lot to do with the werewolfness of him. So
checking the talisman is one thing, but checking the hair is another.
But so do you think this was Jane Jensen's or Sierra's? Were they also pushing the envelope a little bit of this bond or this attraction between Baron and Gabriel?
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious nowadays.
Yeah.
Maybe back then you could have said that it may be something else. But
yeah, and you know, I imagine this was, I'm sure that Lorelai's, the themes that she was exploring in her script was already well in development, and so maybe Lorelai and Jane, I imagine they must have talked at some point. So it seems to me that it makes sense. I wasn't expecting this at all. It's surprise. And you know, nowadays, it would be hard to make Gabriel a hero to accept that kind of offer as willingly as he did. Back then, I'm sure it was like,
let's say that Gabriel is less of a womanizer than he was in the first game.
Oh.
Where he felt comfortable enough to make sexist remarks at Grace.
Oh, he did. Okay. I don't never remember. I've never played the first game, so I don't. Okay. Fascinating. Oh, man. All right. Let me see some of the chat here, and then we will call it a day, guys. This has been really fun. Filled with sexual tension between Jane Jensen, went on to write a lot of homoerotic novels, apparently. Oh, okay. Not the honeybees. Thanks. I didn't know that. Don't look at me. Try to hide all the Gabriel on Glover fan fiction. Yeah, it's 100% in the game. All right. All right. Definitely intended. Who tipped me? Oh, thank you, Carbo. How's it going? There. Oh, we're so close to our $25 goal on Twitch. I mean, we've crushed our goal on YouTube.
With this $25, we can go to the Gabriel Knight 2 filming locations. You and me.
Jane was heavily influenced by Rice. Okay, Anne Rice. Jane definitely plays with that sort of thing even back then. These days, she's actually a prolific gay soft porn author. Seriously. Did not know that. All right. Well, fascinating. Things I can talk to her about.
You should know that before your interview.
I definitely should. There's more. And Jane has explored this again in other projects. Great. Bisexual werewolf game. Elvish cat. One queer character in each game, even if they're stereotypes. Bear in mind what Jane writes now. Okay. Lesbians in Gabriel Knight 3 were horribly stereotyped. Okay, we got a third one to go. Well, I'm learning so much. This is fascinating. What a trippy game this is. And I appreciate being kept from getting lost. And, if you were to play this game straight through, probably how many hours would it take? If you were able to get through it pretty quickly, what would you say?
With a walkthrough or without a walkthrough?
I guess with a walkthrough.
Even with a walkthrough,
There's a lion at the
it's
watering
like
hole.
9 hours of content. Like Phantasmagoria 2 had 5.5 hours of content. Like if you watch everything from start to finish and know the entire game by heart, you can finish it in 5.5 hours.
Wow. Okay.
Now, this game, even if you do it with a walkthrough, it's like 9.5 hours. So multiplied by 50.
So you all spent weeks on this thing. That's hours and hours. Fungi plays. Thank you for your super chat. Appreciate that. Here's another $5 towards a Metro Pass when you go visit the locations. All right, I'll take that for sure. All right, everyone. Well, I think we're gonna. Anything else I'm missing, Daniel? Anything you wanna wrap up with here before I call it a day?
No, looking forward to chapter 5,
which we will do next Friday. And that said, 2 more chapters. We're averaging a couple hours per chapter, right? No, probably more than that. How long will it take us? What's your guess at the pace we're going? How long it'll take us to finish this?
I honestly thought we'd be in chapter 5 by now, but we just got to it. So I think that we got 2 or 3 more episodes.
Okay, that sounds about right. All right, well, Daniel, thank you as always, and we'll see you next Friday, and then we will, the Monday after that, we'll unveil some really fun Phantas 2.1, including maybe a new name at that point. So,
yeah.
All right.
So thank you, Paul, and thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Yeah. All right, take care, bud.
Bye.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. What a fun day. Have a great weekend. Please, before you go, like all this stuff so that we can get more of those. And as always, please consider joining our Patreon family. We could use more members, and we'd love you to be part of our family. And you'll get first dibs on all the new exciting things that are coming up on our Patreon channel. So thanks for everybody. I'm glad you're having fun. It's good to, thanks for all the chats. And that's it. Have a good one all. See ya.